Hello guys, welcome to FC Show Predicts. First things first, congratulations to 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗍𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 for hitting his parlay, and also thanks to our British followers who pointed out how to better pronounce Nottingham and Brentford. So we're going to be working on that so it's not going to hurt your ears. And now without further ado, let's get to our Premier League match week 22. First match of the week, Newcastle hosting Bournemouth. Newcastle is currently the best EPL team with 9 consecutive wins in all competitions. And from the other side, Bournemouth is not doing too bad either. In their last 10, they won 6 and drew 4 without a single loss. And this is expected to be such an interesting match. And the question that most of us have is, would Newcastle be able to hand Bournemouth their first loss in such a long time? In reverse fixture, the game ended 1-1 draw. And last season when Bournemouth visited Newcastle, the game ended 2-2 draw as well. And Newcastle's 𝗗𝗓𝗏𝗟𝗏 is just killing it, and lately I've been seeing that Barcelona showing some interest to sign 𝗍𝗏. But coming to this match, I'm expecting a high scoring match. My score prediction for this game is 3-2 for Newcastle, and my tip is Newcastle double chance plus both teams to score, odds 1.72. On to the next one, West Ham hosting Crystal Palace. 12th against the 14th. We backed West Ham against Fulham previous time despite them being underdogs playing at home, and they didn't disappoint at all and beat Fulham 3-2. And the guests Crystal Palace were able to beat Leicester in an away match 2-0. And just a reminder, in reverse fixture when West Ham visited Crystal Palace, the game ended 2-0 for West Ham, but West Ham's home form been a bit of a concern, and their defense definitely needs some improvement because their goal difference is -14. And the Eagles, Oliver Glasner is doing a decent job. In their last 5, they have 3 wins and 2 draws in all competitions. But West Ham, after beating Fulham at home 3-2, they'll be super motivated to challenge this Crystal Palace. My score prediction for this match is 2-2 draw, and my tip is over 2.5 goals, odds 1.80. On to the next one, Brentford against Liverpool, 10th against the 1st. I've predicted both of these teams' previous matches. Liverpool drew 1-1 against Forest, and Brentford drew 2-2 against Manchester City, and I was precise with those scorelines. Now Liverpool has drawn their last 2 matches and dropping 4 points and letting Arsenal catch up. And of course we're not gonna forget to mention Nottingham Forest, who's literally in the title race now. But back to this game, in reverse fixture, Liverpool were able to defeat Brentford 2-0, but then we cannot forget that Brentford is the 3rd best home team after Liverpool and Arsenal. Now I predicted that Brentford would draw against Manchester City and take a point at home, but coming to this one, Liverpool is in a much better form than Manchester City, and I believe that Liverpool would try to get their first PL win in 2025, but we know it well that Brentford is not going to give them that easily, and I'm not going to be surprised if it's going to end in a draw, but I'm still going to give the edge to Liverpool. My score prediction for this match is 2-3 for Liverpool, and my tip is Liverpool to win combined with both teams to score at 2.28. On to the next one, Leicester against Fulham, 19s against the 9. Now I'm done backing Leicester after they lost to Crystal Palace at home. Van Nistelrooy said that they have to turn their performance into points. I mean, they had 60% possession, 21 shots against 9, but still ended up losing 2-0. And Fulham coming out of a loss against West Ham, as I predicted double chance for West Ham, they were able to beat them 3-2. And just a reminder, in reverse fixture, Fulham were able to defeat Leicester 2-1. And in this match, I'm not expecting anything from Leicester. My score prediction for this match is 1-2 for Fulham, and my tip is over 2.5 goals, odds 1.70. On to the next one, Arsenal against Aston Villa, 2nd against the 7th. Arsenal were able to defeat Tottenham as I predicted, and Aston Villa were able to defeat Everton 1-0 in an away match. Now in reverse fixture, Arsenal were able to beat Aston Villa 2-0, but last season when Aston Villa visited Arsenal, they actually beat the hosts 2-0 as well. And I also have to remind that Arsenal's Gabriel Jesus is out for the entire season and joins Saka in the bench. And when it comes to Villa, they're not in a bad form themselves. In their last 5 matches, they have 3 wins, 1 draw and 1 loss. But I still feel like Arsenal is getting their 3 points at home. My score prediction for this match is 3-1 for Arsenal, and my tip is both teams to score, odds 1.82. On to the next one, Nottingham Forest against Southampton. Let's go Forest. It's so refreshing to see them in top 3. Not only fighting for the Champions League, but also fighting for the EPL title itself. What a game against Liverpool, scoring first and holding on to that lead until the 60th minute. This is a must win for Forest against the last team in the league. I believe they'll do it with a couple of goals. My score prediction for this match is 2-0 for Nottingham Forest, and my tip is Forest Asian handicap -1.5, odds 2.21. On to the next one, Everton hosting Tottenham. Spurs, what a terrible form. 4 losses and 1 draw in their last 5 matches and so close to the relegation zone. And Everton is not too far behind with 3 losses and 2 draws. And last time Tottenham visited Everton, the game ended 2-2 draw. And I don't have too much to talk here. I believe Tottenham is going to pull this one off. My score prediction for this one is 1-2 for Tottenham. And my tip is Spurs double chance combined with both teams to score, odds 1.96. On to the next one, Manchester United hosting Brighton, 12th against the 9th. Oh boy, what a stressful win against Southampton. They were literally down until the 82nd minute, and the hero of the night was Amad Diallo. He scored a hat-trick and saved the night. Christian Eriksen also subbed in and gave an assist. But again, the game was so stressful, I just couldn't believe my eyes that they were losing 0-1. That win over Southampton gave Manchester United their first win in their last 5, whereas Brighton has 4 draws and 1 win on that end. But seeing Manchester United struggling against the last team in the league, I just cannot back them in this one. My score prediction for this match is 1-3 for Brighton, and my tip is double chance for Brighton, odds 1.76. On to the next one, Ipswich Town against Manchester City, 18s against the 6. Ipswich Town coming out of a loss at home against Brighton, whereas City, as predicted, drew against Brentford 2-2, and they're trying so hard to make a comeback into the top 5. And the fun fact is, the last time Manchester City visited Ipswich Town was 24 years ago, back in 2001, and in that match Ipswich were able to beat City 2-1. But in this match, I believe City should be able to get their 3 points. My score prediction for this match is 1-3 for City, and my tip is over 3.5 goals, odds 2.17. On to the next one, Chelsea against Wolves, 5th against 17th. Chelsea keeps dropping points. They crashed from the 2nd place to the 5th, losing 3 and drawing 2 in their last 5. And Wolves are trying to survive that relegation zone, accumulating the same amount of points as Ipswich Town. I don't know what's going on with Chelsea, but at some point they have to wake up. I'm gonna back them again in this match. My score prediction for this game is 3-1 for Chelsea, and my tip is Chelsea to win combined with both teams to score, odds 2.18. That's all guys, that was EPL Week 22 predictions. Don't forget to leave your comments and predictions in the comment section. Put thumbs up if you liked the video, and bye for now.